Hey everyone, today is Friday, February 18th. So I think it's the 18th. Everything seems to be running together. I am trying to adjust myself in this day. I feel like I'm sitting on a lump. So trying to get myself adjusted and trying to do this as well. So I'm gonna get up comfortable. All right. So I don't have a lot of light on because I wanna probably after I record this portion, maybe go to sleep. It's a little bit after 5 and it's almost running into 6 a.m. I'm very surprised they haven't come and do blood work. I don't know if they're going to. It depends on if the doctors put the orders in, but I'm praying and hoping that they do not, because normally around 4 or 5 o'clock, this would be around the phlebotomist time to come break down your door and it's sucking on your blood out like a vampire. So, but to be able to give my homes a break, I am looking forward to it. But hopefully, no one comes and needs blood, because yesterday they came and got blood, and they had this older lady. She did really, really well, and she just stuck me one time, and it was like, okay, this is great. Like, where have you been? Everybody else has been struggling multiple times trying to get access. So I did the what is that? Did the antibiotic around, see, it's 5 a.m. now. So I did that around maybe 1 o'clock. So I do it every 6 hours. So it'll be due soon again. They have me on penicillin with this. So I'm going to try to put the, well, not going to try, I am going to put the name of the, what is this, diagnosis of the, let's say, the fungus of the type of infection. Now, back in 2020, when I went through the situation with the port, it was more of a staph infection. They was all over the place because they didn't know exactly which one until they finally pinpointed it and figured out that it was staph or something else. But this one here is called Acinetobacter baumannii. But yeah, so on yesterday, Thursday, Eva came. He told me Wednesday night that he was going to take off, and I deeply appreciate that about things. So yeah, so he took off on yesterday and spent the whole day with me, which was a blast. They recorded anything because between so many different disturbances and just wanting that private time with one another was great. So the target date for me going home would be at least probably Sunday or Monday, unless things change. But they're looking at it like that. They did a blood culture on me yesterday morning, and then that came back positive. So as long as it's positive, then I'm not going home. It has to be negative. So they changed the medication, the antibiotics that I've taken so many different times. So now I'm on penicillin. And hopefully that this is working. That's why they keep doing continuous blood work to make sure to see what is working, what's not, and if it's wearing my body and what is it. It doesn't matter what kind of body they give me because, I've had about almost 2 to 3 bouts of the case of the runs, and a real bad one around the time, like right after Eva left. It came down like a waterfall, and it had me so depleted and so tired. So I asked my nursing assistant, did they have like a sandwich or whatever by the nurse station? So she went downstairs to the cafeteria and got something for me, and also got some crackers and apple juice, which really helped to satisfy to help my stomach not feel so empty and depleted, because you're losing minerals and vitamins and strength and energy, and already with the MS being anemic, you have all these other factors that are going against you, plus this infection. Your body just feel like, bleh. So you need something to rebuild that back up to feel your energy and strength, so you feel somewhat of normalcy. So I'm glad I was able to eat. I was able to eat all of it, but able to get something in my system. So I'm feeling better than I did last night. Okay, so the nurse just left out the room and I just got my heparin injection. So they try to give it to me at least 3 times a day, but I turn it down majority of the time. So at least I get it twice a day. So they just inject you in your stomach, um, wherever you tell them to, or wherever there's a good spot. And the reason that I get heparin injections, a lot of the hospitals offer that to patients that are, in the bed, but I'm constantly getting up. If you see that I have the ever bought this the other day, actually yesterday, my road leader, and since I've been here, I've been using that hospital walker again, so I am much more comfortable with my own. But when you're bed bound or you have certain issues or they don't want you out the bed as much, you have a tendency to get blood clots because you're in the bed. But for me, I've been getting out of the bed much because, if I feel okay to where I don't have to call for a nurse to assist me or anything like that, I'm going to do what I have to do, and I'm going to try to stay as mobile and active as much as possible, not overdo it, but to be enough to be able to help myself and be independent. And I don't want to keep having shots, already getting helping enough when I had the port, and flushing it because that comes with the territory. But I don't want to keep thinning my blood out, already being anemic, and just, if I need it and it's absolutely necessary, then okay. 3 times a day is a bit much. One time a day it's a lot. But since I turned it down, they was very respectful about that. They in the morning and then in the evening, so that's fine with me. And freshen up and everything. Change my gown, put on some jacket pants that my mom bought. I have the socks. This is my hat. Now you've been seeing in the video that I've been having this hat, but I kind of like washed this with the soap and had it like, just air dry in the room. Kind of wrap it in the towel because laid on the counter where I was able to dry. They brought me some more ice. You see some ice against the wall right there. And one of the nurses assistant put some ice in here. Got me a fresh cup. So I have me some ice water here. You guys, gonna tell you it feels so good not to freeze. I showed you guys this the other day in a video. So I've been offering the nurses that they want some candy because I'm not really not gonna eat this candy at all. And trying to clean this up a little bit. So this is my hand sanitizer that I put things in there, tape, because definitely trying to save this as much as possible so I don't have to get another IV place. Since this is the only possible one that has been working, and just trying to just keep it safe at all times. So just keep that there. Just keep my deodorant on my stuff on wipes. The eyeliner, just put makeup on my face just to feel beautiful. My dimensionables there. Shoes, medication. You have the phone, the toothbrush, that there, the remote, little book that I write in. I go to the bathroom with these on. I put this on my feet. Now, this is not something the hospital gave to me. This is something that I bought last year, but I bought this from home. So I had an old pair I threw that away, so I'll have enough, every day to use. My own little napkins, I have that. Looking at Home and Garden on TV, so it's on commercial. I was telling you guys before I had a sandwich, so I ate that. That was around midnight, so we'll be getting breakfast. It's around 7 o'clock. I have an orange and I can't eat oranges because of the citrus. So an update right now on what's about going on. I haven't had anyone come to the door to do blood work, so woohoo! So that feels great. Yes, I'll tell you guys in a little bit.